All right, this is One Last Midnight. Tonight we're going to look at Valheim, and this is the build that I did for our multiplayer world. This is my house, and I thought I'd show it to you guys. It's a little time-lapse video, and in this part, I'm just starting to work on the foundation. With the foundation complete, I can start working on the first floor now. And so here's a little time lapse of me starting to lay out the first floor area and getting it all ready to build on top of. While I was building, I was rudely interrupted by a world event and just got started to get attacked left and right. There's actually, this is only one wave that I'm showing you here, but I got hit by 3 waves during the entire time that I was building. Moving on to the roof. The roof was probably the trickiest part of this whole build because of the way that I curved the back of the building. There really isn't a good way to lay down, you know, some of the thatch roofing when you have a curved angle like that. So I did the best that I could. But like I said, this is probably the trickiest part of the entire build. With the roof pretty much complete, I moved on to windows and some accent stuff. I started laying down, you know, some flair to it. At one point in time, I, you know, was able to, on the outside front of the house, I was able to put in some beams in an angle that kind of looked like pinstriping on the house. It looked really cool. So I, you know, messed around with, you know, different looks to finally finalize my current look. And, you know, ultimately, I really hope for and wish for in the future that there's a wider variety of building stuff so that you can make your building a little bit more unique. With the windows done and some of the accents that had been put in, it was time to start working on the second floor. And, you know, honestly, I debated even putting in a second floor to begin with. I thought about just doing a loft for the bed, but then decided ultimately to put in a full second floor and utilize the entire space. At this point, you know, I pretty much got the house done. There's some things that I'm, you know, starting to add on, some ancillary stuff like, you know, little awnings and, you know, some roofing, accent pieces that make things look cool. So this is kind of the detail work where you're adding in, you know, just your little flair to the building. And I went around and did that during this part of the time-lapse video. And finally, to complete off the build, I decided to add a balcony piece. You know, so I got all my little flair in there, and I was like, you know, what would really be cool is to have a balcony overhanging the front of this, so I can look in on the village and check out the village, and maybe it's a place where, you know, if people can hang out, or you know, I don't know. There's really no hanging out, but you know, it's a nice little gathering area if I did want to hang out. And finally, we end up with something like this. Now, you know, my build is not 100% complete, and it probably never will be. I'll continue to keep tweaking it and continue to keep decorating it. You can see that there's still some scaffolding up because I need to do some minor repairs to the roof and make things a little bit prettier, especially on this side. But overall, I'm very happy with the house. I'm very happy with my build. I think it turned out extremely well. The inside is nice and spacious. There's plenty of room to continue to keep decorating in this area. If I want to lay down some additional workbenches or some, you know, the forge, something if I want to have those type of items inside of on the ground level, or even if they come up with more decoration items, I know that there are things that we can hang our trophies from, and there are some item display things that we can put down, and so that I'm looking forward to decorating a little bit more with that. I do need to fix this little ladder, but then the bedroom also can be upgraded a little bit, and can spend some time on fixing the decorating, not necessarily fixing, but decorating the upstairs and making it look a little bit prettier. And then, you know, yeah, with the balcony as well, we could put some stuff on the balcony and kind of make the balcony really shine. But ultimately, that's it. That is the entire build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.